Hey, it's Nooch, and as promised, we are here to show you Nooch's free-to-play Ghostbusters. Nooch did not go out and spend the big bucks to get the Ghostbusters maxed out or to even get them at higher levels. We played them completely free-to-play. We took the event energy that was given to us on a basically daily basis. We were given 100 event energy. We spent the event energy we got, and here's the end result. We got Ray and Venkman at 3 stars. We have Winston and Egon at 2 stars. And we are not going to get Slimer. We got 10 tiles on Slimer. Let's take a little bit closer look at these guys, and then we'll jump around and show you how we got them. Hopefully this is looking similar to yours. If you're a free-to-play player and you didn't invest heavily in the Ghostbusters, yours should look somewhat similar to this. And the thing is, really, it's not pay to win. You don't have to have the Ghostbusters to be winning an arena and win at other aspects of the game. So it's nice. They're really nice to have, and they're really cool, and they're really good when they're paired together. But you can still play the game without the Ghostbusters. So here is Ray. And Ray we got at level 43, 3 stars. We got him at gear 4. You can see we did not spend any of the ability elixir on their abilities just because it just seemed like it was not a place to spend it. We want to keep focusing on our arena team for now. There is Peter Venkman, and Venkman, same thing, level 40, gear 4, 3 stars, no abilities leveled up. These guys are actually fun to play with, but we'll get them next time around. We'll have a better chance to farm them, and when they become farmable as well. Here's Winston. Winston is level 13, gear 3, star 2. So we didn't level up Winston much at all. And finally, we got Egon. Egon is actually more than halfway up to star 3, to 3 stars. And we could actually increase his gear to gear 3 if we wanted. We're going to hold off on that for now. The reason we have more of these Egon tiles is because Egon actually has an ultimate. So because of that ultimate, and that ultimate is really impressive, and once we get that activated, it's going to do a lot of good things. So the ultimate deals 60% damage to all foes, and that just increases as you go, right? Plus 10% bonus damage for each other Ghostbuster, and again, that increases as you go. It also reduces each foe's pep by 20% and clears all debuffs from Ghostbuster. I mean, that is a serious ultimate. And that's why Nooch figured, yeah, if we're going to go after anybody, let's get Egon leveled up as much as we can in the meantime. So we go over here to the store. We can see how we purchased them. You could have bought bundles here, which Nooch did not purchase. You could buy bags for the Ghostbusters, which Nooch did not purchase. You could spend your event tiles currency of the Ghostbuster currency, which Nooch did. So you see that the Ecto one is at 750 per 3 tiles. Winston and Egon are at 600 for 3 tiles, and Venkman and Ray are at 1200 for 3 tiles. So you do the math. We just spent this time farming mostly Egon in here because of his ultimate and for no other reason. We could have used these currency to get the Ecto 1 up to 2 stars and then gone one further step in the Slimer event, which we'll show you right now. Here's the Slimer event. You could have gone one step further if we had him, well, if we got them all leveled up to 40 actually. But we just weren't going to do. We weren't going to spend the gold to level all these guys up to 40 to get 20 more Slimer shards, which still would not unlock Slimer. The gold is nice, the gems are nice, but if we're not going to unlock Slimer, we're going to be spending way more than 100,000 gold to get there, and it just wasn't worth it. So we completed the first level of the Slimer event. Let's take a look at these events now. We completed, on the Venkman event, we completed all but the last tile at level 50, gear 6. It was just too hard. Nooch could not break through that while using Venkman on his squad. And you have to use Venkman. And the Ray thing, the same thing. You have to use Ray, and Nooch could not break through this last level. It seems like we should be able to at 45 gear 5, because Venkman is actually our highest geared Ghostbuster. And if we used our Pirates, which were our highest level characters, we just, it starts out, it's all Castle Heroes. It starts off with Barnabas, who keeps countering. When you finally get to get rid of the RNG and he doesn't counter on one try, you get to the second level, and all these guys have the castle thing above their head, and they just keep reviving over and over and over again. And it just wasn't worth it to start gearing stuff up or find different ways to do it. Nooch did not finish those last tiles, so we'll have to get that next time around. Nooch lived here. This is where Nooch lived, in the Winston and Egon missions. So we started off with the very first one, and we got to the end with Winston, and we farmed Winston there. We farmed Winston, and you get the Ghostbuster currency there as well. Same thing here with Egon. It's even more Ghostbuster currency, which is another reason to farm Egon even more. So once we got to Egon finished, we really lived here. We just finished that Egon level over and over and over again. We got a little bit of the way into this final level where you can earn the Ecto 1 shards at the end, but this is as far as we could get. We got the gold in the first one, the silver in the second one, and not sure if we tried the third one, level 50 gear 5. Don't believe Nooch ever tried it because it's just not worth it. We're going to go in there and we're going to get slaughtered, and it is definitely not worth the time. So, all of that said, let's go ahead and let's get our Ghostbusters in action. So on this level, it's level 40, gear 4. You have to have Ray, Venkman, and Winston. So we're going to go with those guys. We're not going to take Captain Valiant here. We're going to go with Redbeard. And we're going to switch this, which seems a little bit counterproductive. But since my pirates are so far ahead of the Ghostbusters, we're going to switch it to the pirate ship. And we're going to go into this level and see what we can do. So we did finish this before with a silver trophy, and it's been a little while, so hopefully Nooch didn't get lucky, and we're going to show you a bad demo here. So hopefully if you are free to play, you've got your Ghostbusters somewhere around this level. This is Nooch playing every day, farming at a normal level without spending any money. Hopefully your Ghostbusters look very similar so that when they become farmable later down the road or this event comes around again, you can get them at even higher levels. All right, so where do we start off? We got 12 enemies. We got to knock out this tank first. 80% damage. Winston gains taunt. We don't want Winston to get taunt. He does not have enough health. So we're probably, for each stack of courage, he has no courage. We're just going to go basic with Winston and do our 79 damage. Here with Ray, deals 75% damage, has a 15% chance to critically hit. This is a heal. Heals himself for 3%. For each active spooky hero, we got a couple spooky info. We got a couple spooky foes. We don't need any healing yet. And there's a basic 70% damage. If the target is spooky, he gains 5% pep. So let's go ahead and do that. Gain a little bit of pep with that. Nooch would assume that down the road you can level up, you gain more pep. Here is Venkman's special deal 100% damage and reduce their pep by 20. That's probably the way to go. 70% damage and call an assist, so that'll call either Winston or Ray, and it'll probably call Winston every time since he's smaller. And the basic deals 80% damage to target, has a 25% chance to deal 15 bonus damage. We're going to go with the hammer. Okay. That took that tank way down. We'll see if Cookbart can finish him off. Not quite. Although he got an assist there because of the pirate ship. And that should finish him. There we go. So we want to maybe keep these spooky heroes around for a little bit because they actually impact the Ghostbusters pretty well. It gives the Ghostbusters some bonuses like Ray's heal here. So let's go ahead and heal Ray back up. There we go. And we'll see if we can get an assist. There we go. We got the Ray assist. How about that? That was nice. Don't need to heal anybody up. Okay, so they dropped in some space guys here because we finished that off. Who do we want to finish first? We're thinking Aurora because she's going to start reviving people, and nobody's got time for that. Especially in this video. You don't want to spend all night watching this video. If she keeps reviving, it'll take us all night. And there she goes. She's gone. So you can see this event is pretty achievable so far. I hope there's no surprises lying around the corner. What's that dude's name? Zane. Zane's got a nice AoE, but at this level, it's not too scary. We are going to heal up Venkman because he's getting low on health. Let's see if we can get... We'll see if we can get the gold trophy this time around. It's going to be questionable because Winston is questionable. He has courage, so for each stack of courage, he gains 1 stack of heal over time and clears all stacks. So he could use a heal, so we're going to heal him. That'll heal him when he gets his next turn. That's what the heal over time does. Although now he's down a little bit. We're probably going to need a heal. We get an assist from Ray? No assist. Well, we don't have the heal of Cookbart, so we're going to have to hope they don't target Winston and he can get his heal when his turn meter gets up there. Going after Venkman pretty hard, though, and he is not super big on the health and defense. So there we go. We got a little health back for Winston, I guess. Can't really tell. Let's get some damage in, and we'll heal Ray. Here we go. And one more shot to do it for Locust. Let's go ahead and get Zane out of here. Probably should have healed somebody there. Nooch wasn't thinking. You're going to hang on. Okay, we can take him out with a basic. There we go. We're going to keep that spooky guy around. He's just a healer, right? Yeah, he's a healer, so he's not going to do a ton of damage. Let's see if we can wipe. Let's make sure and get the job done. There we go. Okay, so we're down to our last 6. Down to our last 6. We know that Yeti's going to taunt. So let's go ahead and hit him. We need to heal up with Bookbart here. Do we heal Vankman or do we heal Winston? We're gonna heal Vankman. Winston we may not be able to keep Winston. We'll have to get lucky. Unlucky. That didn't help at all. And so can we get an assist from Ray? No. Let's keep going with Winston. Hopefully they don't target Winston, although it seems like they're going to. So sad. Goodbye, Winston. Nooch apologizes for not leveling you up far enough. We should be good, though. With these other 4, we got a lot of damage dealing here and some healing. Ray's going to heal himself, and Cookbart can heal Vankman back up because it appears that Vankman's the real problem. He's going to keep... He just doesn't have a lot of health and a lot of defense, so he really takes a beating. So we should be able to finish this without much of a problem. But that shows you why we only got a silver trophy, because we didn't gear up Winston, and that's how the cookie crumbles. We're actually going to use this on Ray, even though he's got a self-heal, because he was down so low. Hopefully they don't get too cheeky with little Peter Venkman over there. Okay, yeah, we're going to be able to finish this, but we'll get a silver trophy again. So these are Nooch's Ghostbusters. This is how the Ghostbusters are working right now. The challenge is, you know, there's not a lot of places to use them. And that's one of the challenges of the game right now, is there needs to be a little bit more activity. We need the damage. You know, we need more places to use these characters so we can have more fun. Like, I know we got places where you can use space. We can use space and city. We can use healers and supports, which is a place we can use Ghostbusters. In the supports, in the support daily, what do we call them? Daily challenges. You know, that's a place where we can use Venkman, and we actually, or use Ray, and we actually have. But you know, until we get something like, I know that a raid is coming, and that raid may help us use more of our teams, and that should be exciting. It'll probably require really awesome Ghostbusters to get done. That'd be perfect. We're gonna go ahead and auto this. So we got our Ghostbusters where we got them. Probably won't be using them for a lot of stuff. We might use Venkman and Ray for like our attackers daily challenges and our support daily challenges. See, we got our 32 currency there. That's it. That's all Nooch has. These are his free-to-play Ghostbusters. Hopefully yours look about the same, and we'll have to see down the road how we can utilize the Ghostbusters more, what we'll be doing for farming them when they become farmable, or when this event comes around again in 4 to 5 months, somewhere in that range. And that is all Nooch has for you today. But always remember, Nooch too good.